The two of Michael Jordan wears number 23, and he hasn't changed either. Look at that move. He hangs and hangs and hangs, and at that point they lead by 8. Jordan again coming up this time off the baseline, spinning and wheeling and dealing. Fadeaway jump shot. Oh, he is a dandy. He had 16 points on this opening night. The Bulls with their new fast break. Sidney Green to Orlando Woolridge down the middle. Bit of a vicious slam dunk. He can move, can he? Another Washington miss, and Jordan controls the break down the middle. Again off to Woolridge for another slam. Bulls went up by
14,000 Bulls fans shook the stadium when Michael Jordan was introduced, but they held their breath after this play in the second quarter. Now watch as Jordan takes a terrible tumble.
My neck is really sore and I got a bad headache, but you know, it was scary at the moment. I didn't know exactly what happened, but you know, it felt fine. I laid down and rested and gave my players time to rest, and got back up.
But Michael came back. He scored 16 points on the night as the Bulls beat the Bullets, sending Michael Jordan's parents and the rest of the Chicago crowd home quite happy. Go.
Why he is going to be one of the great ones. With the score 108-106 Milwaukee, Jordan goes coast to coast for the layup. Watch this move, because you're going to see it again in just a minute. That ties it 108 all. He makes the free throw, puts Chicago up to stay, and then on the next Bulls possession it was Jordan. Same move. Look at this. Sees the opening, goes the coast, 111 to 110 Chicago, and then with time running out, Bucks have a last shot to tie the ball game. But Terry Cummings, who had a great evening for himself, he had 26, misses the shot. Jordan comes down with it, and that's it. He scored 22.
In the first half against the Pistons, Isaiah Thomas doing a job for the home team. Jordan saddled with 3 fouls early. He played only 5 minutes total in the first half, but in the second half, it was a different story. He really went to work in the third period. Monster jam right there. He scored 11 of the Bulls, 17 points in that period. First one went over Terry Tyler. Watch the alley-oop. It's a beautiful play coming up. Jordan, can he fly or what? I mean, he's defying the laws of gravity there. Now, beautiful pass inside for 2 more. And then a mammoth slam. Wes Matthews gets in the pass. He scored in the second half alone 25 points. The Bulls won at 122-118.
It's Michael Jordan, not Jackson. He doesn't wear one white glove.
A big lead. They led by 9 early, but watch the magic of this guy, Michael Jordan, the rookie. I'm out of adjectives already, and he's only been in the league for weeks. Third quarter, Spurs led much of the way, and as we said, pumped the lead up to 9 a couple of times. George Gervin, a quiet 28. That's the way to look at it, this soft finger roll. Seesaw game late. Mike Mitchell really kept San Antonio in it. He fired out late in the fourth quarter. Beautiful body control and off the glass here. But the tip, the game on the line practically here, but Jordan uses his quickness, his exquisite body control. Pacers' new coach had to sit by and watch stunts like this. Watch Michael Jordan.
All right, he caught it way high.
Oh, Lord.
Slams it in.
He had 34, but his roadshow wasn't enough to stop the young...
Watch Orlando Woolridge behind the back portion of Michael Jordan's act. Watch him slam for a couple of his 18 on the night. But the Rockets countered with their outstanding rookie, Akeem the Dream Olajuwon. He was a nightmare for the Bulls. Here in red, he slams down a couple of his 13 points.
Will not fly you to the Mideast, but it has lifted a young man from North Carolina to the height of superstar. If Michael Jordan needed a mile marker, it came from no less an authority.
Perhaps it was because Mr. T was on hand. The Bulls in a fighting mood. Michael Jordan, watch what he does. He blocks Robert Parrish. How many people like that can block the 7-footer? But Mr. J does it all. Steve Johnson gets a nice assist from Jordan in close. He slams it home. Bulls up 52-37 at halftime. In the second half, Jordan. Oh, my! The man had 32 points. He does it all, I'm telling you. And Orlando Woolridge having a really good season as well. He had 21 points. The Bulls were just in a jamming mood.
And he saw himself a dandy first quarter action. Hawks lead at 15-8. Michael Jordan, the steal on Doc Rivers. The reverse slam, so easy. His 8th point in the quarter, and it's 15-10 at that point. Still Hawks in the lead. Still in the first, Hawks lead 25-20. Orlando Woolridge pays a visit to Slam City, 25-22. He had 25 on the night, so did Jordan. But Dominique Wilkins was right there to return the favor. Boom. The ratings go up. Only a 9-point. Come on, guys. And there is Jordan again. And you got to see this one more time. And I think their ratings would go up if they saw the slow motion. He gets hit in the back of the head by Antoine Carr. He still slams it through. But the dunk of the night, wow, you can't give him this much room. That's Dominique. He had 30 highlights without including Mr. Jordan. Here early in the game, the soaring layup as he splits the defense. He and Quinton.
Which was the case last night. Michael Jordan had 36 points. He shut the crowd up a little bit with some amazing shots. With this rookie out of North Carolina, watch him drive to the bucket. First, he's rejected by Bird. He gets his own rebound, then goes up and over Kevin McHale for the three-point play. But veteran Dennis Johnson puts him.
Without him, it was purely all Michael Jordan. Watch him hang with it. He follows his own miss with a slam. For 2 of his 23 on the evening. Then comes the scoop hoop going through traffic as he does it so well. Watch this. Oh, finally off the fast break, the length of the court he goes. Jordan on another one of his famous slams and jams. And the final, Bulls 113-97.
It was a chance to see both Bowie visiting from Portland and the electrifying Michael Jordan trying to help the home team. Bulls' only recent success has been in their own building, and they led by 10 at halftime, but watch Bowie on the block and then the easy stuff by Kiki Vanderwey. And watch him on the half court, a classic kick and roll here. And look at that hang time. Beautiful, and Portland's back in it, especially when Clyde Drexler. Watch the exquisite control here, and it's a 2-point Chicago lead. But the Bulls just had the horses tonight. Orlando Woolridge, first baseline drive, and he's fouled, a 3-point play. And look at, talk about control of the game and of the basketball. Michael Jordan here. Jordan and Woolridge combined, they each scored 29, but combined for 21 in the final quarter.
He'll be joined at guard by Chicago sensation Michael Jordan, the first rookie honored since Thomas did it in 1982. 4-game winning streak, but a 6-game road losing streak. Into the Cap Center, Gus Williams with the nice move. Bullets still undermanned underneath, so Gus goes inside. The Bulls still led by 7, and big reason, Michael Jordan. Here he skies for one of his best dunks of the first half of the season. Jordan does more on this play. The nice feed, he drives right down the lane, and another backhand slam. Bulls up by 13 at the half. Jordan had 24 points in the first frame.
He's the 6 gold medalist in the NBA. No one is shining brighter than Michael Jordan. Chicago Bulls assistant Fred Carter says when God made a basketball player, he made Michael Jordan. Jordan leads the Bulls in points, steals, blocks shots, and is second in rebounding. To make the Olympic team, these 12 met Bob Knight's criteria of playing good defense, playing hard, and playing smart. They were selected in some cases over players with more talent, and some have brighter pro futures than others. But these are a dozen reasons why the Olympic team was as good as gold. Craig Sager, CNN Sports.
Is Moses Malone, who misses the easy shot here, but watch the move. Oh, my. 2 of his 23 on the evening. What's it take to impress Kevin Lockery? How about this? This is a fast break for you. The doctor at the other end, slam bam. He had 19 on the evening. But the intern, Michael Jordan, counters with a nice move. Softly off the glass he goes. Oh, he had 31 on the evening. Won that personal war, and it was 68-57 Philly at that point. That's the way the 76ers moved the ball, though. Watch Barkley. That's 280 pounds right there. Behind the back out, Michael Ray Richardson with a bank shot. 2 of his 23. And the Bulls without Woolridge and Greenwood played pretty well on this evening.
Michael Jordan on the bench with 4 fouls for the Bulls. Not good news, and the Cavs take advantage. Their high-scoring guard will be free. Some fancy maneuvering, switches hands. 18 points in the third quarter. His team goes up by 16 over Kevin Lockery's, but they come back with some power. Juwan Oldham puts him down by 10, then Jordan comes off the bench. Oldham with the rebound misses, but Jordan won't work. He comes up with 23 points, but he ends up fouling out.
Holdovers Clyde Drexler, Darryl Griffith, Dominique Wilkins, and Orlando Woolridge being joined by rookies Charles Barkley and Michael Jordan. The baby Bull declares some deeds which will distinguish him from the veterans.
One thing, hang time has to be a big asset for me, and you know, I guess being able to create things with the wild mind that I have, and with the bigger hands. I have bigger hands than most guys, and I can control the ball a lot better, and that's a big asset too.
With the Sixers bringing...
People everywhere are comparing Mr. Jordan with Isaiah Thomas, Jerry West, Dr. J, and Magic Johnson.
He took off on me one time. He took off so quick, and he was up so high, and he was just walking in the air, and bam! And I'm just sitting up there saying, man, only Doc has ever did that. I don't want to live off
Dr. J's style of play or Jerry West style of play. I want to go out there and live off of Michael Jordan's style of play. And if it so happens that it looks like the type of game Dr. J or Jerry West played, then I'm happy. For the crowd.
What we have is a player to fire a team and spark the image of the league. The comparisons to Julius Erving and Magic Johnson are invalid. Each brings his special flair, presence, and impact to the game. Michael Jordan is like the Doctor and the Magic Man, though, in one way. The first time he stepped on a professional floor, all you had to do was look to see. There was an artist at work. So the game is good for Mr. Jordan, but Mr. Jordan may eventually be great for the game.